Finn, can I ask you something? Every day, millions of people struggle just to afford the basics. Some can't afford enough food, some can't afford the medicine they need. And I keep wondering, if governments can actually create money, then why don't they just create enough so nobody has to live like this? No more poverty, no more struggling. Everyone has enough money. Wouldn't that end poverty? Wouldn't everyone have a better life?
You know, that's actually one of the biggest questions about money because it sounds like the perfect solution. Print more money, give it to people. No more poverty, no more struggling. So why doesn't every government do that?
Exactly. If it sounds so simple, what are we missing?
That's exactly what we're going to find out. But before we answer that, we first need to answer one simple question. What actually happens when more money is printed?
Alright, let's say the government actually does it. It prints lots of new money and gives some to everyone. Now everyone's pockets are full. So what happens next? Do we all suddenly become richer?
Let's imagine it's a really hot summer afternoon. The sun is blazing, everyone's sweating, and all anyone wants is a nice cold ice cream. There's a famous ice cream shop nearby, but today it has only 100 ice creams ready. That's all they made for the day.
Perfect. With all my extra money, I'm buying 3, 1 for now, 1 for later, and 1 because future me deserves it.
The funny thing is, everyone else has the same idea because they all have extra money too. Very quickly, the line gets longer and longer, but the ice cream shop still has only 100 ice creams.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
The shop owner sees people happily waiting, and some even saying, "I'll pay a little more if I can get one first." A few others agree. So the shop owner simply raises the price, not because the ice creams suddenly became better, but because so many people are trying to buy the same 100 ice creams.
Wait, so printing more money didn't create more ice cream, it just created more people trying to buy it.
Exactly. When more money is chasing the same amount of goods, prices begin to rise. That's called inflation. Inflation simply means prices go up because there's more money, but not more things to buy.
So, even though everyone has more money, they still can't buy more ice cream.
Exactly. That's why more money doesn't always mean more things. If the amount of goods stays the same, printing more money only changes the price, not what people can actually buy.
Then what if we change the other side instead? What if instead of having the same 100 ice creams, there were 200? Would printing more money still be a problem?
That's the real catch. Let's find out.
What if we change the other side instead? What if instead of having only 100 ice creams, the shop made 200? Would printing more money still be a problem?
Now you're asking the right question. Let's imagine it's the next day. The weather is still just as hot. Everyone still has the extra money. But this time, the ice cream shop was prepared. Instead of making 100 ice creams, it made 200.
So now there are plenty for everyone.
Exactly. People still want to buy ice cream, but now the shop has enough to sell. There isn't a huge rush anymore. There isn't a long line, and people don't have to compete for the last few ice creams.
So the shop owner doesn't need to raise the price?
Exactly, because now there's enough ice cream for the people who want it. More money is no longer chasing the same small number of ice creams.
Wait, so printing more money wasn't the whole problem?
Right. The real problem wasn't that there was more money. The real problem was there weren't enough things to buy. When money grows and production grows too, prices are much more likely to stay stable.
So it's not just about creating more money, it's also about creating more food, more clothes, more homes, more medicines, and more products.
Exactly. Money can only buy what already exists. If a country wants people to live better lives, it doesn't just need more money, it needs more things.
Okay, so the real answer isn't just printing more money, it's making more things. But how does a country actually do that?
Exactly. And that's the part most people never think about.
So if printing more money isn't the answer, what should governments actually do?
Instead of creating more money, they should help create more value, more businesses, more factories, more farms, better technology, better education, better roads, more jobs. Because when people can produce more goods and more services, everyone has more to buy. That's how people become richer. Not because there's more money, but because there's more value behind it.
So the real solution was never printing more money. It was helping people create more things.
Exactly. Money is only a tool. Real wealth comes from what people can create together.
Now I'm curious, before watching this video, did you think printing more money could end poverty, or did today's discussion change your mind?
Tell us in the comments, we read every one of them. And if you have a finance question you've always wondered about, leave that too. It might become one of our future discussions, because every great discussion starts with one good question.
You know, I never thought one simple question could completely change the way I think about money.
And now, here's another question. If every country can create its own money, why isn't every country's money worth the same?
Wait, I've actually wondered about that too.
That's exactly what we discuss in Why Do Different Currencies Have Different Values? See you there.